Okay, not invite. I don't want to invite. I want to share. Let's just arbitrarily pick the next story. You know what? Let's go to DuckDuckGo. Integrity, people. Either you have it, or what's Jesus? I just blew that one. Integrity. If you have it, nothing else matters, and if you don't have it, nothing else matters. And a reputation takes a lifetime to build, and one tweet to destroy. Evidence coming now. Do we see this, people? Let me make sure that we see this because I can't see that we can see this. One day I will get over my neuroses, but that day will never come. So this is Gabriel Weinberg from, let's just see who exactly he is. CEO and founder of DuckDuckGo, co-author Super Thinking, co-author Traction. All right, fine. DuckDuckGo, you know, every time I used to say, I Google something, everyone in the chat, because I know the ideological leanings of, you know, people who watch this in general. And I know when I say Google something, or the fact that I use Google, people say, use DuckDuckGo. Use, what was the other one? Bing. I don't know if Bing is any better. Well, people are not going to be saying use DuckDuckGo anymore. I can guarantee you that much. Because this is what the CEO and founder of DuckDuckGo just tweeted yesterday, March 9th. What day? What's the date of the week? 2 days ago. Politics ruins everything, people. Politics ruins everything, even search engines that sold themselves on providing you unaltered, unadulterated results that actually reflected the will of the search, the will of the people, and not the will of the search engine. Like so many others, I am sickened by Russia's invasion of Ukraine and the gigantic humanitarian crisis it continues to create. That is a legitimate belief and, dare say, a justifiable position to take. Not to say it's without argument as to where the blame actually aggregate lies or how it should be partitioned, because very rarely in life is it always black and white. But that's a fair position for a CEO of a company to take. This is where he destroys his company in one tweet, but it's an actual thread, apparently, a thread with himself. At DuckDuckGo, we've been rolling out search updates that downrank sites associated with Russian disinformation. What is he basically saying? He's manipulating the results that you're going to get on DuckDuckGo. For his own benevolent reasons, for his own reasons that he thinks are justified, he is basically saying, I am Google now. I am telling you what you're going to see based on what I think is disinformation. I am manipulating the search results. That is what he is saying. I don't care that he thinks he's doing it for good reasons. Talk about doing bad things for what you think are good reasons. We're going to get to Facebook in a second. He is unequivocally, categorically, without qualification, publicly announcing that his company is manipulating search results. Now, he's saying we've been rolling out search updates. Okay, we're doing it now. We're figuring out how to do it prospectively on a going forward basis. Yep, I'm sure if you're doing it now, there's no reason to ever suspect you were ever doing it before. But even if they were never doing it before, even if they thought, you know, the Uyghur humanitarian crisis in China, that wasn't sufficiently important for Gabriel Weinberg to, you know, modify, tinker with, compromise, manipulate search results. That wasn't serious enough for him as a humanitarian crisis. He's got his own standards. This is the straw that broke DuckDuckGo's back to justify censorship. But setting that aside, maybe he's never done it in the past. He's doing it on a going forward basis. The company was founded in 2008 based on my mild, brief internet research. What's going on here? How do I do this? That's it. 15 years to build a company, one tweet to ruin it. DuckDuckGo sold itself on unmanipulated search results, now admitting it will manipulate search results. Has it been doing it all along? Makes no difference now. Integrity irreparably compromised with one tweet. I mean, I don't know. I mean, people out there are better with the interwebs than I am. I don't know how you determine whether or not users are going to flee DuckDuckGo. I don't know if there is a way, there has to be a way to determine traffic to that site. I'd be curious to know if it's going to take an immediate hit, if it's already taken that hit. But the company, to everyone who came onto my channel in particular, or anyone else's, saying, don't use Google, use DuckDuckGo, they'll never be saying that again, ever. Congratulations, Weinberg. You ruined your company for politics. DuckDuckGo. Well played, sir. DJ or ma'am. I actually knew people both names. Plenty of people do bad things for good reasons. People reason their way into any conclusion. Reason is not the standard for what is good or bad behavior. Logic is. Still can't find my thesis on deontological consequentialism, and it's driving me nuts because I discovered the very hard way. I lost 20 years of emails on my Yahoo account. If anybody knows if there's a way to regain it, I don't think there is. I'm actually now thoroughly convinced that there's not a way to retrieve. I logged into my Yahoo account for the first time in a very long time. Like, obviously, I think it was more than 2 years. And I saw a nice little notification. You haven't used your Yahoo account in over 12 months, so we've deleted everything in there. And look, I had some stuff in there that probably was worth deleting because that was my first email account ever from 1996. My email address on that one was roadrunnerdave@yahoo.com. Why was it Roadrunner Dave, you might be asking? Yeah, I'm not going to get to this today. Montreal Symphony dropped Russian piano prodigy from concerts amid backlash. They should have backlash against them for having done that. Absolutely, absolutely atrocious. And it wouldn't be the first time the Montreal Symphony has put itself in legal hot water. They have, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe they've had some serious lawsuits and some big payouts because of misconduct in the past. I'm fairly certain. I just got angry there. What was I talking about? Totally senile. What on earth was I just talking about? Chat, can you remind me what I was just talking about?